great.
Okay.
Where's my knife? Where's my knife? My knife! Can't find my special knife.
I play Slater King. He's a tech sort of billionaire kind of guy, and probably got a lot of money at a time where, there were no rules. When you get a lot of money at a young age, like, there's no playbook or rule book that tells you how to do it.
Sorry, it's nice to meet you.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not answering that. Sick.
I'm getting ready to make my move.
I guess it's about a group of young girls that have this great idea that they're gonna go and have this amazing weekend, sort of like the weekend of their lives, with this guy named Slater King. And this guy is very wealthy and famous and powerful, and for those three reasons, I think all the girls are like, oh, I'm safe. And I think that the movie takes a big turn when we do get to the island, and both Sarah and Frida start, well, Jess and Frida, and then Sarah sort of joins, start figuring out that they aren't so safe.
You guys see me there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is great. Next time we should try hitchhiking like it's like the 70s.
Hey, wait, are you okay?
That's great.
Yeah? That's good. It's gonna be where it's at. All right.
As he told you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. That switch is fantastic. Ready?
Right.
Okay. Come on, set.
This is a story about power. Like, this is about the different ways that people manipulate power, use power, want power, have power, don't have power. Like, that was the main theme, but really that can be transposed into many different ideas of what it is to have power or to not have power, and what we do with it. That was probably the biggest theme for me, and this idea of like desire, what people want, whether you should want it, whether you shouldn't.
Yeah, you'll really like that.
I think I will. We're gonna get along.
It's like
We're gonna get like
sexy
geeky
clown.
about-
Set. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Hey, I don't want to sound, do you guys want to come? I'd sit here and talk about Naomi for hours. I mean, but the easiest way to say it is just that she's probably one of the more talented people that I think I've ever worked with. Like, she can kind of do it all and does it weirdly effortlessly. Like, she'll just drop into a perfect English or American accent, like no problem, and just keep it going.
That's a buzzer.
Yes.
Wait! We're just gonna smoke up.
You're just kind of confused when he comes in. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Slater King.
It's definitely, in the thriller horror genre, I would think. But, in my opinion, our favorite films have elements of all the genres. But I do think that, I'm a huge fan of the thriller horror genre. I've always been, and I think I like films that keep me at the edge of my seat. I like films that I have to try and figure out what's going on, and you kind of get to engage with the movies in a different way when you're trying to put together the puzzle yourself.
Chicos, second team,
Huh?
salgan.
And for Lucas, so she's gonna start a little further back. That's for the bow and for the curtsy. I don't know if you noticed it out here, but I think it's just about like, Frida, make sure the clothes are behind you.
Yeah, gotcha.
And you're being polite, but it's like, what's up?
Yeah.
Why are you here? Mike's really special.
Okay. The plant life here.
Oh, and I think she needs to, Daniel?
Yeah.
She can slightly turn her.
Sarah's this woman that had, so many dreams and so many aspirations to potentially become an actress or become a writer, or she just really wanted to have like acceptance, I think, from the world, and ended up becoming part of this Survivor, like hot Survivor babe show. And she did pretty good at it, but unfortunately the show got canceled and she couldn't continue, and she couldn't get that $1 million, and she couldn't get that second season of fame, and now I think Sarah's trying to find a way to sort of make a name for herself.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, I hear you, but then what the fuck is our fucking plan?
Hi. Nice to see you. So, Miss Party Pooper, I know, but we should...
I got you, Stace. Thanks.
Frida to me is, she's young, and she's full of determination, but she's also lost and doesn't quite know where to put that energy. I think a lot of us have been in that situation where we think what we want is actually what we want. Whether it's like the car or the boyfriend or the house, and actually the reality of that thing is completely different, and she's in a space of naivete that the thing that she is really gunning for and wants is exactly what is going to make her happy.
You heard it?
Adria brings she's just so witty. She's such a clever person as well, and knew that part, and kind of, it's a real thing, I think, to be able to come in and know that you have to be the catty girl that sort of is unapologetically sort of going after your man and doesn't like you because you guys are you're gonna be competing for the same thing.
Slater. Hey, glad you made it. You're a hard man to track down. I was hoping we might be able to continue our discussion.
Stand by.
Thank you so much. The plant life is really special. I mean, the island itself creates its own little. It's like a little.
What's with the werewolves, bro?
Egg bat.
The idea did not come to me fully formed. The idea was more of a feeling. I've been describing it like an itch that I wanted to scratch. And normally, if I have a feeling that I want to exercise, I will either, watch a certain film or listen to a certain album or find some way to satisfy the feeling. And I think I was having a feeling that I had nowhere to put. There wasn't a song, there wasn't a film, there wasn't an answer to this thing I was feeling. And so the answer was to create the thing myself. Okay. Yeah, but I'm going to talk here. So we could be like, babe. Oh, okay.
Because so my knife is my...
You were in the Marines, right?
I was.
Why don't you be a hero twice and get me some ice?
I think Channing is incredibly charming just by nature. I think he's so sweet and charming and kind and funny, and he's almost has this like big brother energy on set, which really makes you feel really comfortable just around him and even around Slater King. I think there's elements of Slater that are kind of bro-ish in a way. And that's been really interesting when he has to be so serious and sort of creepy.
So I think I might play this off and play it like you put it in when you got into your room, which I think works. So we're gonna get rid of these.
Okay.
But I think you just show up. It's 5-5.
So I took my mic off.
Be better to our environment so she can take better care of us. Now I'm counting on you, and definitely you.
And carry on.
Sir.
Yeah.
Boom. So it's like east, west, east,
Sir. Yeah. You can even try like tear the.
Zoe is incredibly involved. Like, you know, from the beginning, there was such a care for it. This is her baby. This is what she's been working towards for about 5 years before we even started filming. Like, she's been playing with this idea for the longest time. So we were able to have many, many, many conversations up until the point where we were shooting, and then even while. So it really meant that on any given day, she had her eye on so many different details of it, from the script to the set to costume to hair to makeup, and then of course like to characters, that in the end there was just a beautiful language that we had for each other and an understanding of what we wanted to achieve.
I think the head forward is interesting.
Yeah.
The,
Right. Okay, cool. Let me throw on these shoes.
and
real
like
quick.
and the.
I don't know. I'm not sure about it. It's I'm redecorating.
And then when you do they be like, oh, it's like sweet, but like also kind of like.
The movie is designed to take the characters, you know, your main character Frida and Jess, but like to take these people on this journey that kind of is too good to be true. You know, and this is one of those moments where you're just like, oh, it is too good to be true, and like, but wait, why? What's happening? What's going on? This is like a really kind of mysteriously, I don't know, invasive feeling that kind of comes into the movie. Totes casual.
Most digestible protein on the planet.
Well, my guy's dusted about 23 pounds in 4 weeks.
Wait, so it's just eggs?
Just eggs.
Just eggs.
That's good. Right there. Hold.
Yeah, 110.
Nice.